What is up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are in Greenville. I hope y'all didn't hear my cup move. Greenville, GVRP. Specific server is, oh, I don't even know. GVRPJ. Oh, it's been a minute since we've been in GVRPJ, y'all. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and hit the road. But actually, we're gonna register the car real quick. I'm going to the gym soon, and they close at 9 today. Like, I'm just panicking. It's 7:30, but it's only 7:30. You know what I mean? So I was like, I can make a video real quick. I'm currently drinking pre-workout, and pre-workout is, you know, I think I mentioned this in my videos, and pre-workout be having me through the walls, like. It is the energy that it gives me. Oh, I need to see this plate. Is something, okay? And I've already started drinking it. I drank like half of it, and I already feel a difference, okay? But we can make we can try to see how long we make this video. I want to leave out the house at like 7:50, so I can have like 40 minutes at the gym. You know, that's fine. I just registered the car, but yeah, it feels like it's been like a year since I've been in GVRPJ, y'all. And as y'all saw, my GVRP video before this one was re-uploaded. Like, oh, sorry about that. I hate having to re-upload the video, but basically the song was like doing too much, and it was, you know, I was getting notifications like talking about, you know, the song was an issue in the video. I don't know what happened, because I was pretty sure that song was not copyright, but okay, no comment. I don't even know if it was copyright. I don't know, but it was being weird, so I had to change the song and then re-upload the whole video. And I'm just like, YouTube, can you just let me replace the video? I don't want to lose my comments and stuff, you know, but I just had to go through that, okay? Re-uploaded it the same day. I had uploaded a video, I went out and everything. I come back home, hello, your video cannot be monetized due to the song. Are you serious? Like, I don't be sitting up here trying to use copyright music at all. You know, I always make sure to go for no copyright stuff when I'm doing YouTube stuff, because that's just common sense, you know. Sorry, y'all might hear the spoon. You gotta mix up the pre-workout, you know. So this is GVRPJ, this server. I'm not gonna want to leave the server. I'm not even gonna be in the server for long, but I do not want to leave the server. It already looks fun. I had such a great day today, y'all. It was 75. The car says 75 or 74. I don't have time to get pulled over. I'm so for real. Like, I will tell the cop I don't have time. I can't. Okay. It was like 75 degrees. I already knew the weather was going to be good today, because that was what the weather app was saying like a few days back, like a whole week ago. And I'm like, okay, well, I know I'll be outside Friday. I wake up at like, y'all, I woke up at like 12 or 1. Like, I was like, I already done woke up too late. But I went out and looked at cars all day. I went to CarMax. I went to Lincoln looking for a new Nautilus. They ain't had no new Nautiluses. Like, okay. But I walk in there. So first of all, there's no new Nautiluses outside. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna peek inside, because Lincoln, they just already was giving that vibe that they was going to, like, they was going pull up on me, okay? You know what I mean? Like, they was going, I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I was trying, you know how sometimes at dealerships, like, there's certain days, I be at dealerships a lot, you know, but there's certain days where I'm just trying to, like, just you know, just look and see if y'all got a car. And there's certain days where I want a worker because I got a question or something. But there's most days I'm just looking to see if y'all got a car real quick. If it ain't here, I'm going, okay? I walk and I'm peeking at the big body window. First of all, the Lincoln dealer windows, the dealership windows must be tinted. Like, is the dealership, like, why I'm telling you, them windows must be tinted on the whole dealership. Like, are y'all a car now? Like, what? I'm trying to look in the window. I can barely see in the dealership. And then the front door opens. I'm like, the door is not automatic. Like, what's going on? The worker then opened the door, and I could barely see the worker opening the door because the dealership got tinted windows. I'm telling you, that windows got to be tinted. I gotta go back and look, but I'm telling you, that windows got to be tinted. I don't care. Who's being pulled over? Is it the towels? Ooh, it's the towels. So I'm like, what is going on? So the worker is opening the door, and I'm like, hello. Why is like 4 workers standing in a circle? I'm going here. I'm like, hello. Are you looking for them? I'm like, do y'all have any new Nautiluses here? And they're like, I guess I want to help you with that. Like, okay. So they give me a person, and it's literally like 4 people there. Then I go to with this one guy, and he's like, we don't have any yet. They're like in shipping. So he was really nice and stuff like that. But I was just like surprised. I didn't expect all them people to just be sitting there. Like, I don't know what's going on. But they got a lot of workers up in there. So I go in. I mean, I'm just like, okay. So he's like, they should be there in like about 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, I'll be right back there. Oh. Because I want to see the new Nautilus so bad. Like, I need to sit in one. They can go ahead and let me test drive one at this point. It is so nice with that huge screen. Like, I really want to see how that looks in person, like in the driver's seat. It's so nice. And plus, I'm gonna show it to my grandmother, because she's kind of that's kind of in her range of car shopping. You know, she's still on the radar for cars. She's not necessarily car shopping right now, you know what I mean? But she's on the radar. Like, she's around that time where she's like, you know, when she sees something that she likes, she's gonna get it. So the Nautilus does have a hybrid available, which is nice, and she wants a hybrid or electric car, but the most affordable Nautilus ain't gonna be no hybrid, so she just gonna need to just like, you can just stick with gas, but she wants a hybrid or EV like real bad, so we'll do, so whatever. Sorry, I was looking at the F-150 since it's fictional. So we'll see how that goes. Is that another cop? Why the car keep acting like it don't have ABS? Oh, traction control is a part of that. Yum. I knew that, guys. I knew that, but I didn't know it for Greenville, okay? Because in real life, when I'm braking in Baymax, traction control will blink sometimes. Only if, like, one time I was braking kind of hard, but it was like a bridge on the highway, so it was like a bunch of bumps, and traction control started flashing just from me hitting the brake, which was cool. I didn't feel anything, but I thought it was cool because the car, like, is doing stuff to not let me, like, lose control. But yeah, today was really nice. Like I said, I went to Lincoln. They had no Nautiluses, but like I said, once that appears, I'm pulling up because I got to see it, and I'm going to try to see if my grandmother wants to come with me, but we'll see. But I would have to call them. If I'm bringing her, I need to call them to make sure that they actually have it. Because me, I'll just go there, and if they don't have it, I'll be like, okay, go back home. But I'm not going to bring her out for no reason. Okay. Oh, I did not see that thing sitting there. What else did I do? I just went to CarMax. CarMax was just, you know, CarMax. You know, it was nice. A bunch of cars there. The weather was just so perfect. Like, it was just... Go! Go! They gonna end up crashing into the... Oh, no. I guess they said... I gotta go. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna have to vent to y'all. The drive was so peaceful the whole time until the end. So let me tell y'all. Oh my gosh. So I'm at the... There's like a... It's like a pike where I'm at. Oop, the light's green. And there's making a U-turn, and then I'm gonna make a right. Like, it's like you make a U-turn, and right after the U-turn you make a right into this neighborhood, which takes me like... Oh my god, I'm panicking. Which takes me like to my house. So I'm like, the GPS, I'm like, why does it make me make a U-turn here? Like, I was confused. Oop. Anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just make the U-turn. But when I get to the U-turn, I'm like stopping, and I'm like, I can't really see what's coming because of the hill. The hills are crazy. So I'm like, I don't really see what's coming. So like, what do? I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna wait a second and see what it looks like when the actual car does come, so I can really know when I start to see the roof of the car, you know. And I see two cars go by, and I'm like, oh, this is not really looking too good. I'm like, okay, I'm letting them go past, but once there's no cars on the site, I'm just going to go fast. Okay, we're gonna push it around this U-turn. So Baymax, you know, I have on slip start, so I don't start cutting power too much around the U-turn if it does try to do a little burnout. And I'm like, okay, there's no cars in sight, there's nobody in sight. It was like a ghost town, even though it was so much traffic earlier. It was like a ghost town for a second. Like, okay, I'm gonna push around the U-turn. Once I start hitting the accelerator, two cars come from the bottom of the hill. Two cars. I see two roofs going NASCAR speeds. Not NASCAR speeds, but they was just going like probably 60, I guess. I don't know, something fast. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, what do I do? So I'm like, okay, Baymax is fast, so we should be fine after I see them two cars. So I started accelerating. I'm like, okay, there's two cars coming, so I need to really push it because I don't know. I don't have a good idea of how fast they're going exactly. So I'm like, I need to push it for real. Before I saw the two cars, I was just gonna make the turn, but push it, but not do nothing crazy. But when I saw them two cars coming, I'm like, I don't know how fast they're going. I don't know enough, so I'm really going to have to push it to the bones. I push it to the bones. The tires start screeching. The car is basically drifting. It was so funny. So I'm like, the car is like, and all this stuff. It goes really fast. So like, it felt like some type of rocket, right? But the tires were screeching. I'm like, oh, I wasn't trying to do all that, but it's whatever. It's better for the tires to screech, you know? I prefer the tires screeching than me getting T-boned and running over people. Anyways, the reason it got so stressful because I wouldn't have cared. If it was just them cars coming and I pushed the tires screeching, I would not have cared. The reason I cared is because after I made the U-turn, once I looked down, like ahead of me, there's people walking, and then there's a person in a wheelchair. I'm like, why are y'all walking on here? I felt so bad because I'm like, did I scare them on the wheelchair? Because y'all, they were walking the opposite way of traffic, so they literally were looking straight at me do this whole like burnout, and I wasn't trying to do it, but I couldn't see what was coming, so I had to push it to not cause traffic and not get hit. So I'm just looking at the people in the wheelchair, and I'm like, hi, you know. So I'm just like, oh my god, are they mad at me? I'm like, but they look like they ain't care. They look unbothered. I mean, they should be unbothered because y'all are walking on the on like a highway. Like they be going, that regular speeds be like 70 on there, sometimes 80 at times. They be pushing it on there. So I would not be walking on there personally. I personally would feel like I'm gonna get hit by a car, but I made sure not to get close to them. It's just the whole fact that I was pushing it while they was like walking towards me, sort of, you know what I mean? But I never came on their side. Like I never almost hit them, but it was just like, if I was walking, that probably would have scared me. But I wouldn't like, oh, it's a Model 3 pushing it. I would have started recording actually. But I'm just a determined person. Some people probably would like go to another spot to make the turn, but I'm determined. If I can do something, I'm gonna do it, because I knew that I could make the turn. I just gotta push it. If you see, like when my mom teach me how to drive, I tried my controller. When my mom was teaching me how to drive, if she said to push it, or you got, if she'll say something like, you know how parents go, you can go, but you gotta hurry up. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna put my foot on the floor and push it to the bones. We're gonna go. Don't worry. Do not worry about it. I'm gonna go. You don't gotta worry about me slowing down traffic. If a car is coming and I decide to pull out, don't worry about it. I'm gonna speed up enough. I'm gonna go. We're gonna go. Why are y'all running off the road? What is going on? Like, what is going on? Oh, speed limit. The speed limit 45. Hi. Ooh. I didn't realize them, y'all. Yeah, that's all we have. That was so funny though. Like, nobody was harmed. Don't worry. It was just the fact that I had to push it, and then suddenly people are. I've never seen people walking on that road before. It's like a highway. Like I've never seen. Oh my god, I've never seen people walk on there. I was just like, can you go? Go! What's wrong with them? I thought they was trying to check me, y'all, and I look now. I can't. I don't have the time. Anyways, what was they even saying? They said something like raw illegal to U-turn. They didn't stop. Please don't try to check me. Any Mercedes fans, do not come at me. I love Mercedes. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, somebody said I will shoot you. I thought that was the Mercedes driver. I was about to say he gonna shoot me because I said something about an engine light. Why are you gonna street? Oh, they still walking. Okay, they got back up. All right, all right. Towels, you just are in your own world, and that's really not how life works. How do you feel about yourself? Did they just say X sorry? X sorry. With X, they gonna put an exclamation point too, like this. X sorry exchanges. Oopsie. As they basically killed like 5 people. Okay. You know, I'm sorry. Y'all can just go. My hazard's on. Just go. I had to get a picture. Oh, don't go. Don't go now. Don't go no more. Oh, y'all, as I'm leaving the Mercedes, right? This beautiful GLE is leaving. It's like a 2020 GLE or 2021 something, whatever year. Why are you stopped? And we don't see each other. Like we're both coming around the back of the building basically, but we're both coming from the opposite sides of the back, so we just can't see each other for some reason. I don't know why, but we both are like pushing it a little bit. She was pushing it worse than me though. I was just pushing it just a little bit just because I was leaving, but she's pushing her GLE to the bones, y'all. Like we both like slammed on the brakes because we about to go head on with each other. Oh my god. So she goes in front of me. Oh, that's the fictional Tycon is already here. Oh yeah, I've been saying how I was going to do a video about the fictional cars. It's coming. It's coming. Okay, it's coming. Anyways, so I'm like, oh no, we both came to a complete stop. Like, you know how like if it was in one of my Greenville videos, I would have put cricket sounds. It would have been cricket noises. We're driving, boom, we about to hit each other, slam on the brake, stop. And then we're just sitting there looking at each other for a second. The way, if that was on you in my video, it would have had cricket sounds. Like it was just the whole world stopped. Like, oh, it's like, hey. Then y'all, once we started going again, we was going. I was like, you can go. I just waved my hand, and she pushed it so bad out the dealership. Basically, there was cars coming in the distance, but it was on the same road as them people walking where I made the U-turn, that fast road. Same road. Them cars are moving. They coming. She don't even stop. She see him. She put her foot on the floor. I don't know if her car was in sport. She put her foot down. She pushed it so bad, right all the way out the dealership into the left lane. Stops. Makes a U-turn. Pushes it again. I was like, where is she going? Like, she must have picked up her car from service and she is ready to have her car back. I was like, oh my god. Maybe she was, you know, picking up her car from service or something. She was in a hurry. It was so funny. But right after she pulled out, I should have pulled out. But I see, I was thinking about pulling out behind her, but I don't always, because I did have enough space. And the traffic, once the traffic started coming on them roads, you know how like once you miss the opportunity, you be sitting there for a while. I wanted to pull out behind her, but I just didn't know how fast she was gonna go, so I don't want to pull out and then we both going slow because she was going slow or something. You know what I mean? I didn't want to do that. So, oh god, nope, nope. Is that the A/B? I'm sorry. Anyway, I didn't want to pull out and then she goes slow, and now we both going slow. So I was just like, I'm gonna just wait for her to go and then wait for next gap. I was sitting there for like almost 2 minutes because all the cars coming. Like, where are y'all? Who are y'all? So she was gone down the road. I was like, anyways, but I went all the way to the left lane right too and made a U-turn. And that U-turn, oh my god, I had pushed it real bad again because, like I said, that road, people be flying. Oh, I got another story for y'all. I think I mentioned it in one of my other videos, but I'm gonna tell y'all another time, another story in a second. 1 second. Are you checking me? Are you checking me? Oh, okay. Chalks. I thought they were trying to check me because the AAB had stopped them earlier. That's not my fault. Anyways. Other story. I think I mentioned this in my video from a while ago. I was leaving Mercedes again. And, oh! I was in the Sonata. Yes. I was like, why did this happen if I was in the Tesla? I wasn't in the Tesla. This was a while ago. We didn't have Baymax. I was in the Sonata, and Lord, don't let me. Oh, they done had a pile up. Glad I was in the front. So I'm leaving Mercedes, and I'm just looking down the road, and Mercedes has a good view of if you can pull out or not. It's just a great view. You know what I mean? So there's a big gap. I'm like, okay. So I'm like, okay, am I strong? And I'm a pretty new driver too. Yeah, I'm new. I think the Sonata was a fishbowl. I didn't even have tints or nothing. I'm like, okay, I'm a new driver. I'm like, I'm good. I can pull out. So I'm like, let me pull out a little bit fast. And I look as I'm about to pull, like right before I pull out, I'm looking and I see 2 cars coming. But the Mercedes view for when you pull out, you can see way down the road. So they're way down the road. So I'm like, I can definitely pull out. Like, what's the problem? So I pull out and I start pushing it a little bit. It's a RDX and a Bronco like racing each other. Y'all, I think they was racing. They were going so fast that I was just like, are they racing? They had to be going like 80. I think they was both going 80. I was like, what do I do? It's not a what do I do. Caleb knows what to do. So Caleb just put his foot on the floor, and luckily the Sonata was fast enough to not cause any impacts on their driving and not get hit or nothing. So I just floored it, and the Sonata was fast enough. And the RDX, they was going so fast. The RDX had got over and stuff, or the Bronco, one of them had got over to go around me and all that. They didn't even go around me because I left my foot on the floor. Like, you're not, don't worry, you're not gonna hit me. I'm gonna go fast enough, don't worry about it. But yeah, I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, we're gonna wrap up this video soon, y'all, because I'm finished taking my pre-workout and the gym closes in an hour and 5 minutes. So why do they want to close early on weekends? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was a nice server. GVRPJ, it went well. Like, I haven't been in here for so long, I don't know, and so long, I don't know why. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more videos, and I will see you guys next time.